thought they were.
Yes.
No, it's just 6th grade or something.
I feel left out.
Are they? Miss Karen, are the 7th graders still watching us?
I'm not sure. I think they just made options for them after, lunch time, so there might be some.
Thank God.
Wait, is it just
I'm actually gonna them.
No, I mean like, is it just a picture or do you actually go through the slide?
Good job.
Oh, there. I was just making sure you can go through the slides because otherwise we need to go present.
Okay, you want me to start off? Okay,
I
so
can't sleep.
our community project was on the importance of spaying and neutering your dogs. First slide. Work. Oh, okay.
So our project was about spaying and neutering, and our goal was to show a class a prezi that we made that showed the importance of it and why everyone should get their dog spayed or neutered, which we showed the 4th graders.
Alright. Sterilization. Sterilization is a surgical process that prevents dogs from reproducing, having babies, and we'll get more into why that's important, but yeah.
Um, straight by spaying or neutering your dog, it can prevent strays because if you don't want the dog, then the dog won't stray. If you don't have the dog, you don't want. Bad way of saying it. And strays can have many diseases or have parasites because they can't get the proper vaccination, and they can get many diseases that can be carried to humans or other dogs.
A dog can become stray, whether it runs away or it's released, or if it's born into being a stray. Yeah, they can catch and spread parasites and diseases, and one of the things that's good, a couple of things that's good about sterilization is that dogs are less likely to run away or be territorial. Some diseases can be prevented. Of course, they can't reproduce. The cost for pet care will be lowered, and there will be fewer dogs, and dogs will overall have better behavior.
Also, in male dogs especially, they'll have lower testosterone levels, so they won't be more likely to fight other dogs or run away, like she said.
Would be aggressive towards humans. Like kids.
There are a lot of professional breeders or just people that know a lot about breeding dogs that do breed dogs, and it's important to not breed dogs if you don't know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that you should only buy dogs or get dogs from breeders and purebreds. Get only purebreds, but because you should go to the pound to get your dog so that the dogs at the pound don't die. But
Thing helps.
just don't breed other dogs.
Especially just, if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, so female dogs, when they're pregnant, it can harm them in multiple ways. If they're impregnated too much, that can be bad for their health. if their pelvis is small or if they have really big puppies, then it can cause female dog like excessive pain than normal birth. And they're also more likely to be territorial or like nippy, and so it's not too good for dogs.
And going back to the birth, if what happens a lot of times the puppy will die while they're still, in the birth canal. Giving birth to a stillborn is extremely painful and nearly impossible. Again, if your dog's pregnant too much, or it's a small pelvis, or if the puppies are big. Now, covering the cost. In the first year, a dog can cost you over $1,000, and an annual fee can cost you $500 and way more. And that's leaving out if your dog is aggressive and they get in fights, or if they have any health conditions. That's leaving out the doctor bill. And kind of like what Ron was saying, it's not like I'm saying that dogs are bad or anything, just know what you're doing.
There are lots of organizations in both Tallahassee and around the world that you can go to get your dog spayed or neutered for less. There's the Animal Aid spaying and neutering clinic that is somewhere in Tallahassee, I don't remember where. And then the Tallahassee, the animal shelter. And also there's a program in Tallahassee called the Treats program that allows you to get your first dog spayed or neutered for free, but you have to fill out the paperwork.
So during the process, we made a lot of changes to our project. We were originally going to do an event to like lower the cost of spaying and neutering like altogether. Then we realized that that would be very hard to do in the amount of time that we had. So on September 3rd, we met with our advisor, Ms. Darian, and we explained to her our proposal, and she gave us suggestions about including like the Spanish community, like try to lower the price for people who are unable to get their dogs spayed and neutered. And really, it was an interesting conversation. And like during December, we had already made a couple timelines, and we realized that we couldn't do an event because the amount of time that we had, and so we changed it to a presentation that we would give to a class in elementary school, preferably 5th or 4th grade. And then on March 7th, which was this week, we presented to the 4th graders, and we asked a couple of them if they felt like they had been informed, and they said that they now know why dogs should be spayed or neutered.
So, in this project, our final goal was to spread awareness on why it's important for dogs to be fixed. Our original intent was to lower the cost for spaying and neutering, which changed over time due to time crunches, history fair, work, winter break, all that stuff. And we knew multiple organizations that had the similar
about spaying and neutering and the importance, and also we communicated to them how they could do it, and as Mackenzie said, we asked them later, and they said they learned stuff. They understood, they said they understood the presentation and how, or what the importance was, and we learned a lot about service learning through our project, because we went, especially in the process behind the actual taking the action. Before that, because we struggled a little bit with our time and switching our goals. And we learned that we had to commit to our project, and we had to try and do something to make the project a little less strenuous, so that we could bear the workload.